Hello and welcome to the Federal. Today we have with us Mr. KC Palanisamy, former AIADMK MP. We are going to discuss with him about the latest developments in the ADMK and the BJP alliance. Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, I wanted to ask you about the fallout of yesterday's announcement by the ADMK. What do you think will happen now, sir?
No, that announcement is only yesterday, but among the cadres, this was brewing since 2018. Since 2018, when I was expelled from the AIADMK, the reason was I opposed the BJP, that too much we are bending towards the BJP and more we are listening to the BJP. There, we are losing our own identity and our ideology is getting merged with the BJP's ideology. People are mistaking that as though we adopt and we follow the BJP's ideology. So we should get out of it and we should go as per the Dravidian policies evolved by the founder of the party, Puratchi Thalaivar MGR and late Jayalalitha Amma. So that got started in 2018 itself. But around various compulsions on because since we were on the government, so to protect the government, they need to sail along with the BJP, which they did. And because of that, in 2019, almost zero, almost only one MP won. The rest of it is gone. And that too, the difference is 4 lakhs, 5 lakhs votes as a difference alone. But interestingly, at the same time, along with the parliamentary election, the assembly elections has been conducted, in which AIADMK has won. So then all of us are, at least the top leadership realized, so BJP is a liability. Traveling with them will ruin the AIADMK party. So that spark started in 2019 itself. Then in 2021, again, we lost the government only because of the BJP alliance. Had there is no alliance with the BJP, easily AIADMK would have won and formed the government. So all along, DMK is using BJP and making allegations against the Hindutva policies, and the Tamil Nadu politics is being a narrative is being set as though it is Hindutva ideology versus the Dravidian ideology. And the DMK started claiming they are the sole proprietor for the Dravidian ideology. So by considering all that, this is in the back of every cadre's mind. And the cadre started adding the pressure on the top leadership. And adding to the fuel is Annamalai's speeches. It's not that only because of Annamalai this sudden decision was taken. No, it's not an emotional decision. It is not only because of Annamalai. There were hundreds of reasons in which the immature talk and comments of Annamalai may be one among it. So this is a conscious decision, and this is out of the pressure of the AIADMK cadre. The top leadership has come to this conclusion yesterday.
So your stand is now vindicated, sir. But there are people like CPI leader Muttarasan and today Mr. Udayanidhi and Mr. Muttarasan. They say that this could be a drama, perhaps engineered by the BJP itself, and they could align back during the elections or after the elections. How do you see that?
No, they have to say only like that to save their skin, to make a defense. They would say that. There is nothing surprising in saying so. But during the course from now to the parliamentary election, AIADMK not only, that's the reason I have highlighted you, it's not an emotional decision because of the Annamalai speeches. This is an ideological difference. We want to establish it as a Dravidian party. So we will tooth and nail oppose BJP in every aspect, in every policy, every Hindutva movement. We will oppose, and we will strictly go by the Dravidian ideology, and we will push towards that. So probably during the course, within another 3 to 4 months of time, AIADMK would establish by itself that this is a strong party in Tamil Nadu, which is capable of opposing central ruled BJP and the state ruling party DMK, both simultaneously. Even if they both join together, ADMK is capable of handling them and winning all the 40 seats in the forthcoming parliamentary election.
Sir, even yesterday in the resolution, it has been mentioned that the ADMK is opposed to the state BJP leadership's comments. So how do you say that they will also oppose the central BJP and that it's an ideological issue?
No, see, we can't narrate it in a 1-page or 2-page letter. We can't narrate the entire ideological differences and the entire history. And when there is a momentum and when there is a resolution is being passed, on the spot they drafted the letter. But the anomalized thing is the reason. That's the reason I started narrating from 2018 onwards. The 6 years story I have narrated to you. So yesterday's thing is an end, a conclusive part. But this is 5 or 6 years of a humiliation met or a pressure created by the AIADMK cadre. It's their will and wish has won yesterday. And anomaly thing is only one among the hundreds of reasons. That's not the only one reason. His immature talks are only one reason. But being an opposition, party, definitely a DMK or Udayanidhi or Muttarasan would make all sorts of confusions among the voters. But definitely we can go back to the people, we can explain, definitely people would support us.
So do you think Mr. Edappadi Palanisamy has asserted his leadership as the sole leader of the AIADMK by passing this resolution yesterday against the BJP?
Yes, surely. If he could withstand all sorts of further pressure from the BJP, because every one of us and every media, every journalist knows pretty well what are all the things BJP is capable of doing that and how they destroy Shiva Sena in Maharashtra and where Nitish Kumar in Bihar. We can name out every state and every political party who associated with the BJP had somewhere or other a bitter experience. So definitely they would also make all sorts of attempts to replicate that with AIADMK in Tamil Nadu. If Mr. Edappadi Palanisamy could withstand all sorts of pressure, definitely he would emerge as a great leader in line with MGR and Jayalalitha.
Okay, so in the 2024 elections, how do you think the AIADMK will take it forward? So who will be, there is question about prime ministerial candidate because, you know, it's a Lok Sabha election. So, and the question of alliance, how do you think the AIADMK will take it forward?
No, you go back to the history. In 2014, AIADMK is the only party which contested alone all the 40 seats with the 2-leaf symbol and won almost 38 or 37 seats out of 40. And in 2016 also contested in all 234 seats for the assembly with the 2-leaf symbol and individually captured the government and formed the government. So
but that
definitely...
that was when Jayalalitha was alive.
No, still the cadres and the voters want to support AIADMK. They are all intact with the AIADMK party. Though they are not there, certainly their guidelines and the blessings and the people's faith and belief they have on the AIADMK party, still they have faith. They rely and trust. So only thing, we have to permanently close the doors for BJP. BJP will make all sorts of attempts. We should withstand in all that. That's a critical part of it. If AIADMK top leadership could withstand in all that, definitely there is a great future for the party or to the leaders of the party. Anyhow, the party will sustain, the cadres will go against BJP. But for the leadership to have an assertive position in the party, they need to withstand in this decision.
Sir, there is this, Mr. Annamalai, the BJP state president, he is also trying to, create a perception that, the BJP is the main opposition party. He talks about issues and he makes all these controversial statements. Is that also one of the reasons for the friction between the ADMK that he was playing?
Definitely, he's immature to talk because he lacks experience in politics. He's hardly with 2 years, and still his attitude is like a superintendent of police. The policeman's attitude, because there are two professions. The teachers would always only teach. So it's hard for them when the others point out things. Similarly, the policeman would always expect others to obey their decision and order. So what we could think of Annamalai is still in his mindset and behavior and the attitude, in every aspect of his personality, he is still a policeman. He is yet to convert himself as a politician, which in due course, I hope he will rectify himself.
So what are the options before the BJP now? So do you think, after after Ms. Jayalalitha's death especially, there was Mr. OPS faction and TTV Dinakaran's faction. So do you think they will align with BJP now? Because they don't have space.
Definitely, BJP would rely on OPS, TTV, and maybe with Sasikala. They would also try to create some Eknath Shindes within AIADMK, try to bundle all of them together, go back to the election commission, try to create hardship for the name of the party and to the symbol. But definitely, it's hard for them to win on all that because the cadres support is with this anti-BJP mindset. So any action of BJP would strengthen the AIADMK party by itself. This one they would attempt. Second thing, you might have noticed the speeches of Annamalai. He said, no political sensible leader would never ever have spoken like that. He openly said there is a DVAC in the state and there is a CBI, there is an enforcement directorate, and there are several agencies. They are capable of creating all sorts of hardships if we fail to listen to BJP and Annamalai. This is what he has openly spoken, which nobody would, no sensible person would accept, would go by that. Definitely they would try their best by all means, but all the ways against every of the ex-ministers and sitting MLAs, with everyone. But ultimately, no one can withstand against the mass, the cadre's strength, and the people's support. They can't withstand. These are all the two things they could do at the best. Or they will try to convince and they will try to pursue in future. They may come out with the proposal, we will replace Annamalai, we will do this, we will do that, some sort of with promises. They would come back. That's where Mr. Edappadi Palanisamy has to be bold enough and strong enough to stand. And for heaven's sake, and even at 001%, he should not give a scope for the others to assume this is only a mock fight. That's where people have to be cautious enough. If we could withstand with these things, definitely out of 40, beyond 35 seats, AIADMK will win in the forthcoming parliamentary election.
Sir, there is this perception that ADMK, under the present leadership of Mr. Edappadi Palanisamy, is not very strong in southern districts because of the caste equation. So if OPS, TTV, Dinakaran, if they join with BJP, do you think things will change in southern part of Tamil Nadu?
See, normally, in the whole India, majority are Hindus. Then why BJP could not come to power in all the days except this 9 years or on a brief period of Mr. Vajpayee? See, people never vote, go for polling booth, never vote for the sake of religion and the caste. They don't. They do it for who do a better job to the poor people and who gives a good governance. That's what people mind about. And a peaceful life and the better infrastructure. and a better earnings to the people. That's what they look around. And OPS was with AIADMK in 2019. Then why we lost? See, nobody is taller than AIADMK as a party. No individual except Mr. MGR and Madam Jayalalitha. No one is taller than AIADMK as a party. The collective wisdom, the collective strength of the AIADMK as a party is larger than any individual as on today available within the party.
So you are saying that even if BJP tries to put up a third front with the AIADMK and OPS faction of the AIADMK, they will still not be able to, do well in the elections.
They could reduce the differences if at the best. See, Dinagaran has tried in the past. He couldn't achieve much. See, ultimately, what these people have done for those people. See, the southern districts, what was the development? So, like, take for example, PMK. That's a communal party, mainly backed by the one-year community people. Had PMK has won in all the elections? It's not. So people would never vote for the sake of community. And all these people have neither the Dinagaran or OPS. They have not contributed much to the South district people. It's the AIADMK party which has done certain welfare measures to them. These people, by saying we belong to this caste, they have taken the benefit for themselves, not to that community.
What are the options before the AIADMK in terms of alliance, sir?
So that still there is a long time. Still there are a few months. At least if the elections are in February, there is 6-7 months. 6 months is there clearly. That during the course things would change. And even if no one comes, let's presume, even if no one comes, if the party is united except these 3-4 individuals whom you named, if all others are united and the cadres morale is kept high, definitely they will get the victory of all 40 seats.
Thank you so much for joining the Federal, sir. Thanks a lot.
Subscribe to the Federal's YouTube page for more news and updates.